Hello, how are you? So today is live number 33 of my 100 Tips in 100 Days. And for those watching this series for the first time, my name is Sabine. I'm a marketing consultant and I help professional women around the world to create an online business that they love and allow them to live and work anywhere in the world. So today I wanted to talk about understanding where you're at in your process of creating your online business, of running your own website, and understanding that there are really different stages and that you need to know exactly where you're at to be able to find the resources and the coaching depending on where you currently are. Because there's one thing that I was thinking over the weekend and realizing that um, as we go along, we don't follow the same kind of people, the same coaches, or the same influencers within our own specific field. And that over time, things that we've learned from one person, we need to go and listen to other people because there are different stages that give us the um, the kind of the instruction for the next step. And thinking of people like Marie Forleo or other influencers, Natalie Sisson with the suitcase entrepreneur within our field, for people wanting more freedom, be able to live and work anywhere. We really need to understand where we are to be able to see who do we need information from and what kind of information do we need. And I was kind of doing that exercise this morning, and I've highlighted 4 different areas where you need to understand where you're at. And the first one is really finding your purpose, finding the clarity what you want to do, what is your true calling. I talked about that before as well, understanding your why, and then going into the what you want to do online, what can you do with the skills that you have, what is available. So this is really the first stage that you need to be clear on that before jumping to the next one, because you need to be clear, but at the same time you don't want to spend 2 years trying to understand what you want to do, because this will it's something that you will be working or alongside, creating your website, and you still be able to make decisions alongside, doing building the basis of your online property. So, but it's something you really need to understand that it is very different from just, I'm going to create a website and that's it. I'll find out later on. There is a part of a process that needs to be started before creating your website, and then you can make it more precise later on. So the second stage that I have identified is really getting started, getting your website on. The first steps, what are the first steps in getting and setting up your website? What you will be talking about, and how defining your ideal clients, or who do you want to work with, your perfect clients, who do you don't want to work with as well. That's a very important thing to think about. I don't want to work with people that do this and that, or that are at this stage, or that have this kind of mindset. So it's really clear. It's very important to define that as well. You want to think in this stage. You want to think about email marketing. You want to think about social media, content marketing. What you want to write about. What kind of content do you want to create? Either written content, audio, podcast, radio, video content. And for all those kind of steps, there are different resources and different coaches and influencers that you want to follow and to learn from them to see, how you can apply that to your own business. And once you've done this stage, those two different stages, there's another set of skills that you need to, or barriers that you need to break. And it is all to do with mindset. Um, and before going into the mindset, you really need to get your basis. So sometimes you may find someone online and they talk about breaking the your limitations that we our own limitations, like fear of failure, fear of success, uh, fear of money, or that kind of things. And those mental barriers, uh, you need to work on those as well once you've already decided what you want to do, because otherwise it will be like going ahead and you already want to have a base, something to start to be able to start on. Doesn't mean that you have to have everything perfect and set up, but it is kind of something you will want to do in the later stage. And in that stage as well comes the visualization and the planning and the dream life that you want to do, that you want to have, and you want the manifesting part of it. So all those things, it is part of the process, and it's normal to go from one stage to the next. And then the last stage that I've identified is scaling your business. And obviously, to be able to scale your business and use systems, you need to have a business in the first place. When I wrote that, I thought of ClickFunnels, and it's a really good system that people are using. But before buying into that kind of system, you need to have a base. You need to have a business that your business ID has to be already in place to be able to make the full or to make full use of a system or platform like ClickFunnels, who really will be able to scale your business. But you need to have a business, and in this stage as well, those are the kind of high ticket coaching, while you'll be working one-on-one or in group coaching with a coach who's already working people that already have a business. So there's a different kind of coaches, and you really want to make sure that you choose the right one to be able to make the full benefit of you, that make the full benefit of the coaches, of the learnings that you will have from the coaches, to be able to implement it in your business. So if you have any questions, always leave a comment below, or send me a private message, and I'll be very happy to answer any of your questions. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.